The woman suddenly noticed that the neighbors were frantically packing up and moving out. They were about to go over and offer a hand, but the moment the neighbors saw them, they freaked out like they'd just seen monsters. Feeling confused, the couple stepped out onto the main street and saw everyone else in the neighborhood trying to get the hell out. It felt like something terrifying was going on. Jack had no clue what was happening either, but just to be safe, he decided to get his family out of there. But halfway down the road, they saw those same neighbors coming back at like 180 miles an hour. Things were getting even weirder. That made Jack and his family even more on edge. They finally had to stop because of the traffic jam, and that's when they realized the military had completely sealed off the only way out of town. And not just that, helicopters were flying around trying to direct people. The radio kept telling everyone to go back home ASAP. Some folks were actually turning around. That just made Jack's family even more confused. Was there some kind of virus outbreak? And right then, a rock fell and slammed into their car hood. They looked up to see where it came from. Two fighter jets screamed across the sky overhead, heading straight toward the town they had just left. No one knew what was going on, and then, boom, planes started dropping bombs. They launched a full-on airstrike on the town. Everyone was completely stunned. If they had listened and gone back home, who knows what would have happened. In no time, thick smoke covered the town. There was no sign of life left. And scarier still, after the jets finished bombing, they turned around heading straight toward them. That's when it hit everyone. The military wasn't just bombing the town, they were going to wipe out everyone. People panicked and scattered, looking for anywhere to hide. Anna looked up and spotted a water tower on the hill. She quickly grabbed her family and ran up the hill. By then, the second round of bombing had already started. The spot they'd just been standing on was now a fireball. They never expected the military to be this ruthless. They didn't dare stop. They sprinted to a school at the top of the hill. There was an old abandoned basement there. No clue if it could take a direct hit, but it was their only shot. With the jets getting closer and closer, Jack smashed the chains and crawled in first. Right as the hatch was slamming shut, a huge explosion went off above them. What the hell was going on out there? What made the military go so extreme? They had no answers, just had to stay put for now. Thankfully, there was a good stash of food down there, enough to last them a while. They chained the hatch shut tight and gave up hoping for the outside world. But life underground wasn't easy. They ate the same canned food every day, drank murky water from underground pipes, and passed time with cards and hide and seek. Living completely cut off like this made it feel like the end of the world. But as time went on, it was their daughter who cracked first. She asked her dad, "How much longer are we staying here?" Jack didn't know either. He just told her once the virus was gone, they'd finally be able to go outside again. But what no one expected was that they'd be stuck there for over 300 days. The daughter often used her homemade periscope to check the outside through the vent. But every single time, all she saw was a wrecked, bombed-out wasteland. Not a single sign of life. Even so, she never gave up. One night while her parents were asleep, she quietly climbed the ladder and tugged hard at the chain, trying to open the hatch and sneak out. But no one saw it coming. The noise she made by accident brought serious trouble straight to them.